Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Creek Thrift and my name is Candi, and I bought one of those toggle things that are all over TikTok, and so I'm trying it out on this video. So this is the first time I'm using it. You can see how it goes for me on my video, but today I have a thrift haul. I actually have several thrift hauls, as you can see over here. I like how it follows me. It's kind of cool. So as you can see, I have all of these thrift items to share with you, and I'm going to walk you through where I got it, how much I purchased it for, and my hopeful anticipated how much I will be able to sell it for, and to see how much I can earn from each little haul that I'm going to share with you. So this is going to consist of one garage sale, St. Vincent de Paul, which I just found, so I'm pretty excited about that. And the last location is my new Goodwill store that is near me. So I have different locations, and I'm going to break it down by each location for you. So if you're interested, if you're a reseller, I do reselling part-time just to earn extra money to pay student loans and bills and have spending money and that sort of thing. So we're all kind of in this boat of economics, if you know what I know, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing all the items that I purchased and see if you guys want to follow along. I would love it. So my first items came out of the garage sale, which I had taken my daughter to work. She came home for spring break and I had taken her to work in town. And I had seen a post in our local community that there was somebody having a garage sale, but I just didn't know where it was going to be. And like, I wasn't really like set up. I didn't have any cash or anything, so I wasn't planning to go. But when I was driving to my daughter to work, I noticed the garage sale right on the side of the road. So I was like, oh, it's right there. So I went ahead and decided on my way home to pull in just to see what they had, only because they had a Harley Davidson jacket that I had seen in the photos they posted online, and I wanted to see if it was still there. But this had been like, I think day 2 of their sales, so I just had a feeling it wasn't going to be there. So I'm going to do this little finger movement because it stopped following me. Okay, so for the first item, I did not find the jacket, but I did find several Harley Davidson shirts. So I went and picked this up. I have several shirts in a row. So hopefully, I guess I'm gonna have to do it in front of my face. Okay, that's fine. I guess this, like I said, I'm learning. So let's put it here so I can hold these up for you. So the Harley Davidson shirt, this is a gray long sleeve. These are all essentially women's shirts. So this one, this is so soft. Like, I was very surprised. I guess it really wants to keep moving. Let's do this. Okay. Hopefully I don't stop my video either, because my video uses hand to start it. Okay, so for this one, it just has the Harley Davidson logo. It says genuine motor clothes 2W, and all of these shirts I think are all the same size. They're all like a 2W, but this is in excellent condition. It's very soft, cozy, and it's like just nice and flowy and very stretchy. So I thought that was really fun. Now, she charged me $15 for everything that I had picked up at the garage sale. So I'm pretty sure that what she had told me was one of these items was $10. And I had bought 5 basically shirts. So I put these all as $1, and then I'll show you in a minute the one item that's $10. And it's the highest value item, which is why I went ahead and did it that way for my bookkeeping purposes. So I'm going to say, for $1 investment in this, and I think I can get 15 to 20. The next Harley Davidson shirt is this one. It has Harley Davidson in like a red plaid. It's a V-neck, short sleeve. The same, it does have the Harley Davidson tag, and it's also a 2X, and the back has Republic, Harley Davidson, and this is from Stafford, Texas. So it has that like print on the back, that little graphic back there. So again, $1 into it, and I don't think I'll get more than 10 to 15, but $1 to $10, I'm okay with that. The next item is another Harley Davidson. This one I think might have been a men's shirt, but they cut off the whole like crew neck part to kind of make it one of those like more relaxed fits. So I do believe it was a woman wearing this as well, since the other shirts were for a 2X. I'm gonna just label it that way because the tag is missing, and the inside tag does say, I think 2X. Yeah, it's XXL. It's 100% cotton, and it has this graphic on the back that says Longhorn Harley Davidson from Grand Prairie, Texas. And I need to like, it's got some fuzzies on it and stuff, but I don't know how well this kind of like cut off top shirts will do, so I guess we'll find out. And then this was the other one. I think I might just bundle these both together because they did the same thing. They cut off. In fact, I might bundle all 4 of these together for the right person. That might actually make sense for them, if that makes sense. And so basically for 4 of these shirts, I've had $4 invested, and I don't think I'll get more than $10 or $15 for each of these shirts individually if I try to sell it that way, but I think it might be a better buy for somebody just to get all 4 of them. So I'm thinking, and this one has the pink, just the standard, and it's not like fading or anything, so it's in very good condition. The only thing is they cut off the top, and this one's supposed to have like little rolled cuff sleeves, so I'm gonna steam that, make it look a little bit better. So anyways, I think I might just try and bundle it as a lot and see if I can get like $40, $50 or something. So like 40 to 50, I mean $4 to $50, $4 into $50 or $40. Either way, that's a pretty good value. So the next item is this American Eagle hoodie, and I only basically paid $1 for it. It has it looks fairly good condition. It has this little it looks like a sunburst right here and the AE embroidered. And I think when I found it, it's called the Bonfire Fleece graphic hoodie in salmon. So it has the American Eagle down the side, down the arm. But yeah, it's just a basic American Eagle hoodie, but I thought it was nice, thick, and is very soft. So I thought that would be a good flip. So I'm probably only going to get like another like 15 to 20 for that one. Then the last item for the garage sale was these Tommy Sports overalls that I do believe are vintage, but it has the logo patches here, and it is a size medium, 100% cotton, and I can use like carpenter, you know, it's got that whole thing going for it. It's kind of cool. I like how it has like the pencil slots for like the little tools on there. So yeah, anyways, these are good for a lot of like people that like it for style or for work. So I did pay $10 for those. Comps are putting it in like the 50 to 80 range, so I'm just going to go with 50 to 70. There was one exact size, exact everything, and it was new with tags posted and actively listed right now for $150. So, and these are in excellent condition, even though they're not new. I didn't see any like flaws or anything. So I'm going to get them posted for I think half that price since they're not new, and maybe post at 75, and I'll take like 50. So, and for $10 to 50, now I could try to get more. I could try to get 75 or 80. So I'll see how it goes if I leave it posted for a while, if that makes sense. So you guys, the next item is my thumbnail. Oh, before I get to this dress, for the garage sale, I had invested $15, and once everything sells, if it sells for my lowest, so like if the Tommy jean overalls go for $50, my lowest. If the Harley Davidson shirts, I'll go for my lowest of, let's say, $10 each. Then altogether, I would have made about $110 approximately. So my profit would end up being about $95. So kind of about $95 profit off that garage sale, hopefully. So I'm done with this book. Now we on to the next one. So this is my St. Vincent de Paul, and what happened was somebody in my community page on Facebook posted something about like local thrift stores and where does everybody like to shop, and so people were piping up with all their thrift stores. The thing is when I moved here almost 6 years ago, when I had started doing more thrifting and like looking up like resale shops, or let's say like 3 or 4 years ago when I started looking into like what thrift stores are close to me because I decided to start reselling more, I didn't come across St. Vincent de Paul. Like I put in resale shops, thrift stores, like all on Google, and it didn't come up at all. So I didn't even know it was there. Like I've tried Googling like thrift stores and there wasn't really hardly any. So I have a whole list written down of all these like smaller ones. I'm gonna have to check them all out. But when I was in town for a doctor's appointment, I decided rather than go to Goodwill, I'm gonna try out St. Vincent de Paul. At least go in and see what it was like. And I was blown away, you guys. It is by far my newest favorite thrift store that I have where I live anyways. And so what they do is they have a sign out that says half price on the entire store's half price. And I asked them how often they do that, and she said it's like every day. So I was like, oh, that's good to know. So they mark everything up and then mark it down by half price, which is so crazy, but whatever. So I was like, I guess if it works, it works. But I decided I'll go back there a lot more now that I know they're there, and I absolutely loved it. It had a lot of better quality items. At least just the whole store seemed like a better quality and more put together, and workers were just working so hard the entire time I was there. I was very impressed. So but yeah, they have a whole new section, which is great. So I was able to go through the new section, and I found Johnny Was. This is my second Johnny Was piece, and it is this beautiful, oh dear, it's gonna move me. See, this is the only thing is I'm gonna have to, hello, okay. So this piece is just beautiful, and it's kind of like a patchwork, but it's 100% silk dress. It has a little button here, so like a little keyhole neck, but otherwise it's just a pop over 100% silk and like a 3/4 sleeve. Absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I love this. It's so beautiful. So anyways, yeah, so they had it posted. So they know they posted it for $50, but it's half price, so $25. So I did pay it for this item, maybe a little more than I should or would normally pay, but I decided to go for it, and I think I can sell it around $50 to $100. So again, I'm going off the lower when I give you my estimated profit. So I'm going to be going off $50 for that one. The next item is, I did get a bunch of like little dresses you'll see here in all these in a row. I was thinking Easter, but Easter's like tomorrow. So by the time I get these posted, it will be after Easter, but they're all great for summer and like summer events, like weddings and things like that. So I think they're all going to be great. Maybe even graduation for people that are graduating on summer vacations, that sort of thing. So this is Old Navy size large. It's this really cute dress, kind of like a knee length dress. It has that whole peasant cottage core vibe going on with the puffed sleeves, and yeah, and so it's just super cute. Blue and white, blue and white and pink. Has some little tassels here. I just thought that was adorable, and somebody out there will love it. So this, they had it marked as $12, so I paid $6, and my estimated profit for that one is somewhere between $20 and $40. It was hard to tell, but the whole cottage core thing, it could go for more. So I'm going to try to post it at like 35 and I think around 30. I don't think I'll post it for 40. That seems a lot. But like 35, and then maybe I can get 30 for it. Something like that. So I picked up this white sleeveless. It's kind of like it feels kind of like a crepe, but I think it was rayon. Did I write it down? Yeah, it's a rayon button up, and it has kind of like a little bit of a stretchy top at the top here, and then it's just these buttons all the way down it, and it's by Knox Rose, and it is an XXL, so it's a good size. And I picked it up because there's a lot of people that have graduations. It's lined also. There's a lot of people that have graduations, you know, around this time of year, and I think a lot of graduates really like wearing the white. My daughter, pretty sure she wore white, but a lot of the girls I've noticed in the last few years have been wearing these like pretty like short white dresses. So I thought somebody out there might be on the hunt for one that they like. It's kind of got a little bit of a high-low hem down here, if you can kind of see that. But yeah, it's flowy, it's sleeveless, so it's easy to wear something over it, and it's an XXL for somebody. So that one I paid $7.50. They had it posted for $15 originally, so half. And I don't think I'll get more than $25 to $35 for it as well. So all of them I think are kind of in that range. The next one is by Universal Thread, but I just thought it was that cute in style. Kind of a little bit of a puff sleeve, a little bit short sleeve and tiered, and like kind of like the baby doll style going on right here, as you can see. And it's this like orange sherbet peach color. And this one is size medium, and it was originally 15, so I paid $7.50. So yeah, I thought that was a really cute one, and I think I can get, again, 25 to 30. And then this one is Old Navy, size large, and it is a yellow and white gingham check. How pretty is that? I just thought it was fun and colorful. It has the puff sleeves, the baby doll, just the short kind of mini dress. So yeah, and it has kind of like that V-neck sweetheart neckline going on with the surplice back right there. So yeah, I just thought that was so fun. Oh, and it has pockets. Didn't notice the pockets until now, but it has pockets. So yeah, that would be a fun one too. This would be great for like summer pictures even, but yeah, all the other events I mentioned, I think these are the kind of things that these will go for. This was also 15, so half price makes it $7.50. And so I think again in that 20 to 30 range. The next one is by Knox Rose. This one I don't know if it'll go for as much. When I was trying to comp this one, I just had a little bit of a more difficult time, but it is still that same kind of aesthetic mini dress. It's kind of, you know, paisley, beautiful. I think the colors are gorgeous. So it is short sleeve, pinks, purples, paisley, floral print, V-neck, pop over, and it is tiered. Does it have pockets? It has pockets. And it has pockets going for it. So it is by Knox Rose, and is, I think I said, but no I didn't, it's extra small. So I think that also is going to be one of the reasons why it doesn't sell for as good. But this one was originally 10, so I paid $5. And I don't think it will sell for quite as much as the others, but I'm expecting maybe 15 to 20 at least. This one was an interesting pick. I do like to sometimes pick up interesting finds and somewhat vintagey outfits, and they don't always sell fast, but this is by Wet Seal. So this is definitely not a modern one that I don't think it is. Wet Seal is back from when I was in high school, I believe. It's a size extra large, and originally it was 12, so I only paid $6 for it. It has this like built-in belt that's attached. It's actually sewn on. And then the back has a little like tie strap to tie just to make it fitted. And then it is this V-neck on both sides with the wider shoulder, like just like popovers. So essentially it's sleeveless, but you could call it a cap sleeve kind of, because it would drape over your shoulder just a little bit. And then it's kind of like a pencil dress. So yeah, I just thought the style was fun. This is very like Y2K, 2000s, I think. I almost want to say or late 90s, but I'm thinking it is more of the 2000s era. So, but this would be fun. Do you guys think it's 90s or 2000s? That's where I keep going back and forth trying to remember when this would have been popular. But I think I'm going to say 2000s, in that range. But yeah, actually, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I feel like this would have been late 90s too. But yeah, it's so cute. Anyways, I think somebody out there might really like that one. It's just a fun one. It's got this like hot pop of hot pink floral with the zebra pattern, which is kind of cool. So anyways, I don't honestly know how much that will sell for. I tried doing some comps, so I paid $60. I'm thinking maybe 20 to 30, but there was literally no comps that I could find. And then the next item is Old Navy extra, extra large. And it's just this basic t-shirt dress. So it's like a t-shirt, but long to your knees, and a solid green. And I only picked this up. It was $8 originally, so I paid $4. I only picked it up because back when I first started reselling, I had remembered that I had sold some that I picked up at the bins that were similar, but I think they were Universal Thread and not Old Navy. So I don't know how Old Navy will do exactly, but when I was doing comps, I wasn't really finding good comps, so I don't know that that was a good pickup. I was thinking that it might sell for 10 to 20, so I may not make much off of that dress. Well, I know I won't make much off of the dress, but I don't think it's going to be like, just hopefully I'll get my money back and then maybe a few dollars. But I do know that the others that I had did sell pretty quick, so I don't know. It must be a style, and I think going into the summer season that is going to be why people want it. So we'll see. Okay, the next item is another one of these like boho crochet neutral, like beige kind of open front cardigans. As you can see, it's like a knit, like an open knit kind of crochet style. So yeah, this is going to be the third one that I have picked up. I've sold the other two already. This one's a different brand though. This is by Wish List, which I've never heard of, so I don't know like where this comes. Oh, whoa, ah, oops. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to show you and I'm going to knock my whole thing over. So, and now I'm apparently sideways. Don't know what I did. Okay, so anyways, I just sold another one of these recently. It was by Moral Fiber. Let me see if I can fix this because I don't know. It's just like a little bit tilted. Okay, let's see if I can get it to move again. Ew. Oh, I'm doing the wrong hand motion. Okay, so anyways, so this one I did just sell one by Moral Fiber and it was basically the same aesthetic, but this one I paid $7 and I think I can get 20 to 30 based on my experience with selling the other two. The next item is this pink Barbie skirt. That's what I call it. It's a pencil skirt, but it's like the hot pink kind of Barbie-ish style, and it's very small. I think it's a 0. Let me see. Size 0, and it's by Antonio Milani. So let me see if I can pull that tag for you. Antonio Milani. It's size 0, but it's kind of has a nice cut to it. And it's got a back zipper here. Oh dear, it's following my face. It's got a back zipper here. Yes, it's gonna follow my face. So it's so funny. But yeah, I picked it up because it was on, they had a little aisle that was, okay, we're gonna tell you to stay. Here, let's go this way and tell you to stay. It's, I don't know that I like that or not. I haven't decided yet, but I am gonna be using it more for, well, videos. I'll get used to it. I just need to learn how to make it work properly. And then, when I do FaceTiming and stuff, I'll be able to use it, or live videos, because I'm thinking I might do some more lives on TikTok. We'll see. I did one. It didn't go so well. It did win, but it didn't go so well. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know that it will sell for very much, but like I was saying, I was trying to remember what I was saying. They had a section that was essentially 75% off. So I went through that section as well, and this was there. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I ended up paying $3.75, and I don't know why it thinks I told it to move, because I didn't use the hand signal. I don't think I'll get more than 15 to 20 for it. And then the second one that I picked up was this another pencil skirt, and this one is by Kato, and it's a gray, obviously. It's a size medium, but see, they marked down the whole section with this like red stripe across the top, meaning it was 75% off. And so I went ahead and picked this one up. I paid $2.50. I think I can get about 15 for it, so I should be able to at least make a little bit of profit. The next item is Democracy, and I know their ab technology pants are great. This one's not. And when I was doing comps, I haven't seen any of these Flexilent, which is what this one is called, Flexilent. You see that? It says right here. And it's also a size 4, so it might take a while to sell. I found one actual exact comp. It's not a sale though, it's an active. So I found one person has this exact. These are capri jeans that have this beautiful like embellishments at the ankles, and it's a straight leg, soft gray color, and it's jeans. So I thought that might be fun for somebody going into the spring and summer. But again, I don't know, because the comps, I didn't see any solds. So I really don't know, but I also paid $8 for these, and I'm hoping that I can get like $20, but they had it at 16, marked half price, of course. So 8, probably a bad pickup, but I will know next time not to pick it up. It was just, they were so cute. I couldn't help it. And I thought maybe somebody out there, and they're soft. So, and probably stretchy. Let's see. Stretchy and soft. So I thought somebody would really like these. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to try and get some really good pictures, some really good description words. Hopefully that will help it. And then the next item Okay, it's this lily, and it's this really fun asymmetrical hem, very Y2K vibes, 2000 vibes. It has a big old button right here in the front, and it's just like this almost like spider webby. It just feels very like spider webbish to me, doesn't it? But yeah, it's kind of cool, and I decided to go ahead and grab it. It's by Lily, and it's a size small, and I thought maybe somebody who likes that whole gothy vibe might like it. And so yeah, that's kind of cute. I decided to try it out. It was $10, so marked half price is $5. I think if I can sell it, again, I had a hard time finding an exact comp, but I'm going to try to get 20 to 30 for that. All right, so now I have some fun t-shirts. So this first one I'm going to post separately. This one is Fraggle Rock. It's a bright yellow t-shirt with the Fraggle Rock. I have seen some exact comps for sale, but not sold for this particular design and t-shirt color. But there are some other Fraggle Rocks that have sold. This is an extra large, 100% cotton, and of course Jim Henson. So if you like the Muppets, you liked this show, I know there's a following of this show. Like, there are people that talk about their fond memories and how they loved this show when I'm like reading the comments on various posts. So I think there is a following for it. I might have to post it on several places, but I think, you know, and it's a fun color for summer. I'm hoping that based on all of those factors, I can get it to sell. So I paid $4 for this shirt, and I don't know if I'll get more than like 15 for it based on the other people. These two I'm going to post as a bundle. These are both Disney. So the first one is DuckTales. Woo! If you watch DuckTales, I watched DuckTales when I was a kid. So yeah, this is a fun one for my age, Gen X. So I'm probably going to put like maybe Gen X on there. And then millennials, because I think that those are the kind of people that watch this show the most. And then this one as well, which is Tailspin, which these were very popular shows when I was a little bit younger, I would say. I think they were a little bit past my age group, but they're also very popular. So these are both kind of the same exact thing as that last one. They're both extra larges. And yeah, this one says it was from 2005. So it's at least 5, 15, 20. So like these are vintage shirts. I didn't realize I could probably put vintage on them too. So was this one 2005? I was trying to see if there's a date. This one doesn't have a date. Is it on? I mean, it's not going to be single stitch because it's not that old, but it's definitely older. And this one does say 2005. So I might actually label these as vintage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I paid $4 each. So that's $8 total for the bundle. And if I can sell the bundle, I did see somebody that sold this shirt in a bundle of 2, and they had another green similar shirt that they bundled it with, and they sold it for $30. So that's why I decided I'm going to bundle these two together. Okay, so I think I can get like 30 for both of them. All right. Oh, hold on. I'm getting past myself. Okay, so the next item from St. Vincent de Paul. I have 2 items that are not on the rack. The first one is these beautiful Betsy Johnson peep toes, which I know are not quite as popular right now. And I need to clean them up a little bit, but I was like, those are so cute. I saw them sitting there. It's got this like almost like a patent leather going on, shiny red animal print. They're so cool. And then the heels are black. Yeah, so I thought that was fun. These are size 8 mediums. And I looked up, I found somebody had posted them for sale in a 7.5. So if you are 7.5, there's another pair out there that is for sale, but not by me. So these are 8s, and she had them labeled as the Willow model. So I think that's what they might have been called. And I paid $7.50. I'm hoping to get around $30 to $50 for them. Just need to clean them up. And my last item from probably should have it follow me when I go to pick stuff up, but then I need it stationary when I'm back. I need to like learn how to do the hand motions very quickly, I guess. So this one is this Style & Co. This also probably wasn't the best pickup, but I could always use it myself, you know, if it doesn't sell. But it's a Style & Co. Beautiful, in very, very, very good condition purse. So I don't know that anybody really used it that much, but you can tell from the inside that it was definitely used. It's like they padded it. So I didn't realize it had that much padding. But yeah, it is definitely used, but it is just a nice basic, probably faux leather bag. Oh, I just realized. Oh no. This little piece right here is coming undone. Well, just the leather is coming off. So I'll have to disclose that. I'll just post it and try to get back. I paid $10, so I'll have to try and get my money back for it. And hopefully, if not, then I might just use it for a while and redonate it, which I might have to do because there are a lot of these for sale. So I probably shouldn't have picked it up or done more research before I bought it. But I did pay $10. I was hoping to get $20, $25. But with that newfound issue, I'll show you. Like, so I don't know that I'll post. I don't know, you guys. I might not post it at all. Like right here. That's too bad. Sometimes that happens when you're buying stuff. This one is fine. It's excellent condition though. There's nothing else wrong with like the bottom and everything. Like that's why I didn't notice it. It's like it all looks so nice. So anyways, I wouldn't pick it up again just because I've done comps on it now, a little bit more in-depth comps. But it looked so beautiful. I was like, oh, and it looks like that nice, beautiful leather. Like they probably leather conditioned it on, honestly, for the showroom, but for the floor, that's how like adept these people are. Well, maybe not. I don't know. They didn't do anything with the shoes, so I don't know. But yeah, either way, I might just end up using it myself. That's okay though. It's really pretty. So I you know, paid 10. I think if I could sell it for 20 to 25, that'd be cool, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I might post it and just see if it sells, and I'll make a note of that, and then if it doesn't, I'll just go ahead and use it. So okay, let me go back to my little sticky note here. So altogether I had paid about $125. Well, it was $124.25, not including tax. And I do think that if I got my lowest for all of the items, it would be about $360 to $365. Maybe take off a little bit due to that issue, but altogether I should make around $240 profit for that trip, maybe more depending on how much things actually sell for. And then the last section, I went to the Goodwill near me, the new one, and I picked up just 8 well, I have 8 items. One I'll do first because it's not an item to sell, but they, oh, now you're gonna follow me. Okay. My AI on here is very observant. So I just picked up this cute little bag. It had just some basic like bubble mailers, not poly mailers, but they're just bubble mailers. There's one green one, and the rest are my theme of pink. And I paid $1.49 for all of these, and there was 5 of them. So I thought it was fine. It's like less than 50 cents each because it's like 30 cents each kind of. So anyways, so I'll be able to use it and put it with all my other mailers. So if I need some extra, I thought that was worth picking up. Okay, let me grab a drink. My throat is getting tired. I'm still drinking my coffee from this morning. Okay, so that leaves me with 7 items from this Goodwill trip, and then we're done with this video. The first one I wrote down is these Merrell shoes. And there is a small flaw I didn't notice till I got home, but I don't think it's going to matter. So these are men's size 13 Merrell. And it is the Vibram. And they're in pretty good condition overall. You can tell they were definitely worn. And I do stick my hand in, something you should do as a tip here when you're selling shoes, especially running shoes, especially. Double check that there's no worn out spots where the toes go, because that would make it very uncomfortable for somebody. And they might replace the insoles, but you just want to make sure. So of course I always stick my hand in and double check that section just to make sure it doesn't feel really worn down or anything like that. But these are a nice pair of running shoes, and these are called the Trail Glove 4 from what I could find, and the Merrell Trail Glove shoes pretty much have 100% sell-through rate from what I can tell. And it was a black half price day, and these were labeled as $4.49, and so I got it half off, so I only paid $2.24, and I think I can get 35 to 40, but I did do the comps and thought that, and then I found this one little flaw, if I can even find it. It looks like it got rubbed right here a little bit, so there is a little break in the material. I don't think that's going to really affect anybody using these, because if they're looking for used shoes, they're just going to be looking for used shoes and they don't care as much. They're going to thrash them anyways if they're out running around on rocks and stuff. So, and the rest of them are in good condition. I am going to wash these before I list them. I haven't washed them yet. So I think that I'll be able to flip that from about $2.24 to like at least 30, but maybe 35 to 40. Okay, the next item... Is he gonna follow me? The next item is also over here. So I found this cute bear, and it didn't have a price, and when I took it up, she said $1.39, and it was so cute. It looked like it would be like one of those like little designer items. I went ahead and Google Lensed it, and what I found was you can buy these on Amazon for like $30, and there are a few on eBay that I had found, but it's called Bukowski Bears. And this is the Big Foxy stuffed animal. And then so it also said Peluche Renard Foxy. I'm assuming it's like a little like kids book or show or something. But I just thought it was so adorable, and I went ahead and picked it up. And it says Bukowski here too. And when I did some comps, there were a couple of comps that had sold, but they were like this item, but bigger. And so the smaller ones haven't sold. I did see a couple, I think maybe one or two that were this size. So I'm going to try and sell it for, I paid $1.39. I'm going to try to get 20 to 25. The big ones sold for about 40, like $35 to $40. So if you find this item, and it's small or big, but if it's the bigger ones, definitely look into it. It was really cute. So I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and get that posted. I don't see any like major issues with it. Anyways, it's so cute. Yeah, I'll just do a little surface cleaning on any like spots, because it looks like he has a little bit of like maybe a spot right here, but I'll just surface clean it off and it should be good to go. So that item might be a pretty good flip for me. Like I said, on Amazon, I think that one's about 30. Brand new, so I don't know, we'll see if I can get 20 for it. 25. The next, okay, now we get back to a couple of clothing items, and this one is a Wrangler women's top. I don't pick up a lot of these Wranglers. Here, I'm gonna tell it to stop, so let's go here. Okay, stop. Hello. Okay, thank you. so this Wrangler, kind of like a Western pearl snap button up women's, it's this pink and blue plaid, and it has kind of like a little Aztec-y Southwestern vibe going on. I liked that the pockets have this kind of like unique cut to it, and it's definitely that whole Western vibe. Great for, you know, somebody that's into it. Like rodeos and stuff, I would say. And this is a size small. The only thing I noticed when I got home and I was hanging it up to take pictures is a couple of the snaps have on the pockets. This one is cracked, and the one on the other side. But see, like this one's not. So most of them are not cracked, but this one is. So I'll disclose that, but there's no missing pieces, so it was not something I would notice. And the only reason, like I was saying, I would not normally even look at Wrangler shirts. The only reason I decided to go ahead and pick it up was it was black, and all they do is they mark it with these colored things on the shirts, and all the black were half price. So I only paid $2.29 for this item, and I think I can get 15 to 20, so I think I'll be able to make a little bit of profit. The next item I found, I decided to pick up. I thought, let's just go for it. I have recently sold a Pearl Izumi women's, it's just like the biking top only. These are for the cyclists, the people that do like marathons and cycling and that kind of thing, sports. So this is a full one piece jumpsuit kind of thing going on, and it has the padded butt for the cyclists, you know, because it gets uncomfortable when they're cycling for so long, I think. But it was so colorful, and it has the big old Pearl Izumi, which is a popular brand, and it has all this just fun stuff going on. So I thought it was kind of cool looking. I almost put it back. It also has the elastic at the you know, thighs to hold it there, and the elastic is here at the edges of the sleeves. So yeah, it's well made. This brand I had already researched from selling them before. This is a size medium, and I decided to give it a go because I do think, and the inside was clean. I checked like where the crotch is on the inside of the outfit. There's a full zip right here that goes down to like here. It goes down to like here, I think. Yeah, down to here. So anyways, like I was saying, I did just sell a shirt that was white with like a neon yellow and a light kind of like this blue right here, this like light blue, and the white areas was the most prominent color, and it was kind of yellowing and stained a little bit, but it sold. It didn't sell for a lot, but I had done research, and I decided that I knew the brand at least, so I was able to obviously I'm not finding this exact comp, which is kind of funny, but I did find a comp for another one that sold that was like a full suit, kind of like this, for a couple of them, but mostly this exact kind of style was like $50. So I thought it was a good risk, and I went ahead and picked this one up. I paid $6.59, and I'm hoping to get 30 to 50, but I think I'll get closer to 50. So the next item is Ralph Lauren X size medium, black label, which I'm still learning, but this is like a really nice feeling material. It's definitely, can tell it's well made. It has a little snag here that I can try to use my tool to pull it to the other side. There's a couple very small snags, and it has a little crest embroidered, and it says Trump National Los Angeles on it right here, so I'm not sure if that will deflect from it, but I think it will be fine. And then it has the RLX here, so it's like their sport line, I think, for Ralph Lauren essentially. And it's just this nice blue and white, or blue and, actually it's blue on blue. I thought it was blue and black, but it's blue on dark blue, and a full zip, kind of like a performance, stretchy performance material, and zipper pockets. So I think it's essentially perfect for the golfers, and I do believe it's women's size medium. So yeah, I didn't find the exact comp, but I found some similar ones that basically sold for right around $27. So I'm thinking I'll get 27. And I paid $6.59. So like 27 to 35 range, hopefully. The last item is another, oh yeah, there was one I pulled. I'm going to take it back. I can share it with you though. So this is another Dutch Bros. So if you watched my last Goodwill from when the Goodwill opened, the new Goodwill, I did find one exactly just like this. That's in a size large. This one's a medium. And this is Dutch Bros Coffee. It's my favorite coffee shop. But I know they'll sell because there's like a cult following of Dutch Bros, people that love Dutch Bros so much. And they only have right now anyways, any clothing items are for employees only. So it's not easy to get a Dutch Bros merch unless you go buy on a second, like you know, eBay or whatever. So on a third party. So I thought that was cool. It's another nice one. It has their embroidered logo here. So these are well made. It's a thick, it's very soft and it's thick. So it's very cozy. And for the Dutch Bros fan, trust me, if it was my size, I'd probably keep it. But, and yeah, and if you do find them in like a 2X, 3X, those go for good money. The mediums, like the smalls and mediums and like the smaller sizes don't go for quite as much, I've noticed. But if you find like a 2X, 3X, I see them going for like $35, $45. So definitely look at it. If you find Dutch Bros, check the size, look the comps up, because oftentimes you're going to find that you'll probably want to pick it up. And so yeah, I paid $6.59 and I think I can get about $25 for this one. And like I said, I have another one size large. If you liked this, I have it already posted. And that will make that one easier to post too, because all I have to do is copy it and change the size, which makes my life 100 times easier. So I'll actually probably get that one posted today. Okay, and my little AI tool started moving me. The last item I'm taking back today, it's in this bag. My daughter was here and she started a job. She's gonna work. But anyways, I'm not gonna tell you where, but if you know, you know. She needed shorty shorts for her new job, believe it or not. And she needs them to be dark blue, low rise shorty shorts. So yeah. So I picked these up because she was in town and I saw these when I was at the store, and they are by Express Jeans. So I wouldn't normally pick this up to resell, but it's just a cute pair of just basic shorts. I'm going to take them back because she said that it didn't fit her properly. And so I have my receipt still. So I'm going back to town today anyways. And I paid $5.59, so I would be able to get this in-store credit. They only let me return for a week, but I went on last Sunday and it's Saturday, so by tomorrow I'd have to take these back. So I'm going to take them back and run in and see if I can find a couple more items, but I'll just use the credit and buy something else that I can resell, basically, because if I tried to resell these, I'd only get $8 to $12, so it's not really worth my time in reselling. But I did want to try and see if she wanted them. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all my items. Oh, the Goodwill, I have my sticky for this one. So based on the items that I am reselling, I paid $25.69, and I think I can get about $149 off of that. Well, the sales price after the initial investment, my profit would be about $121. And of course, if you're in business, you know that, you know, they're going to take fees. Then you have to pay taxes. It's like, it's a whole thing. So you're not really going to get 121. Your profit is like a lot less, but it's still money, income coming in, and each item gives you a little bit more in your pocket, which is really nice. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you for sticking around. If you followed me and watched this entire video, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And I would love it if I earned your subscription, that you would subscribe and hit the like button, because it helps me in the algorithm on YouTube. And I thank you to all of my people who have started following me. I know my shorts are what most people are interested in. I do those. It's just easier to watch the what solds as they come through. They're behind though. I'm still in March and it's like April 19th today. So yeah, and tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm excited. I might go over to Magnolia tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I thought about it, but my husband hasn't been. I did check Magnolia Table and they're completely sold out. So like there's no open spots to go dine there. But if the food trucks are open, or I just don't know. It's Easter, so it's going to be really busy. I'm not sure if I want to do that tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see how I feel in the morning. But anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Easter. Bye.